we're going to continue and build a Power App. But before we do that, it's important that you review the previous video on creating the spreadsheet to be used in this Power App. Now, if you've already done that, then we're good to go and we're ready to go into this next step of Power Apps. So let's just go ahead and open up Power Apps. And here you will see your apps and create new, and you can do all of this, but today we're just going to click on our apps. And you can see here that we have all of our apps, and we're just going to click here on new app, and we're going to do it as a canvas. So that's pretty easy. So this is pretty simple stuff, right? So what we're going to do is we have to start with our data. So notice here that it's telling you that it just wants to do a phone layout, or you can start with a blank canvas and build from there. I have found when you're starting to use this product that it's easier just to start with the phone layout, and then we'll go back and show you how to convert that into a tablet if you need to. And here you have all types of different data options. We're going to connect to, and so we just clicked on, remember we clicked here to Canvas, and then we can select this one, or we can click here and select the specific file. So we're going to click on this, and we're going to say, where is that file? Well, the file happens to be right here, and we're going to click on Documents. Now this is a file that we built previously, data call and data call input. We're just going to click on that, and we're just going to click on the table that's available and select Connect. Now it's going to go ahead and get everything ready for us. And this process doesn't take very long, and all of a sudden, you're here. Now we don't have any data inside of this table, so if we click on the plus sign here, oh well, it doesn't work. That's okay, because do you see this play button? We can preview the app, or we can hold down the Alt key and press the plus, and now we see all this data is what we're looking for, right? This is what our table asks for: date, department, frequency, name, send encrypted, and send out org. Remember, we added this information inside of that spreadsheet, so it automatically goes in and gets that spreadsheet. So where does this data come from? Well, if we look here, we can see that it's coming directly from there. All right, and then just to familiarize yourself with kind of managing this environment, this is really, you have to do it a specific way, and it's not very difficult once you do it, but realize that a lot of the adjustments are made either on the right side or the left side. So for example, date here, I can make the adjustment right here and change this text, or I can go into advanced and I can see different things related to this text. Now notice here that it says date parent dot display name. So I want to change that. So I'm just going to go, well, actually, I want to keep that the same. Or let's just put today's date. Okay. Now wait a minute. Notice here I can't adjust that. Whoops, there we go. Today's date. Now, what's going to happen here is that it will adjust, and when we go to view the form, we're going to see the form exactly the way we want it. But a better way to do this is to kind of get used to using this section over here. And when we selected there, I'll do it again real quick, to unlock and change the properties, we just select there. And now notice the data field and the data name, the display name of department. So I think it's better to kind of go get yourself used to using these columns, these cards, and these columns over here. Now, if you look, see where we are here? We're right here on the department card under the form, right here, edit form. All right, so kind of familiarize yourself with the tools or the location of everything, because it's important to understand that as we go on through the lesson. So what is your department? Okay, so remember, we're using these quotation marks before each of them, and the field that it's accessing within that Excel spreadsheet is that. So this is just kind of getting and adjusting the table and what the table looks like. And so I'm going to go ahead and adjust these titles here real quick. And then we're going to look at adjusting this title as well. So I've adjusted all of these, and we're about ready to tie up this specific video, but view the other videos. But here, let's go ahead and we're just going to say add or edit information as a title, okay? Because this is going to be our add new and our edit screen. But notice here that some things are a little off, right? I want to be able to insert text within this questionnaire so that, for example, if they say, do you need to send? And they say no, then I don't need to know these other two questions from them. So how do I manage that information? And then how do I adjust this and make this appear a little different, right? I want the date, and then I want the name, and so on. So view into other videos on continuing to work and edit this form here.